How you doing, big guy? You okay?
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all. I owe amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
True.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Your Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
We gotta be smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him.
Because it is me.
The Warlock is back.
Time to go.
I guess we're going. Whatever.
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him. That first fight don't count.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Even in earnest. Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose.
Power without
Till
purpose.
uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing.
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools fit for feasting.
Damn.
Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
What did it want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation, flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation, you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, he plays
That
like a
man's
fucking
master
fiddle.
Manipulator.
He
Damn
played
it.
you.
Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corel.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivable. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
mean, we could get her back.
Essence can be retained but not restored. Our echo acts as anchor, manipulated by Magus to deceive the daughter.
So, it's like Carl said. Nikki needs to accept her death.
She needs to accept she's dead.
Easily done. Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
I mean, that's basically what he did say. He just said
Step
it
one,
in a interesting
find
way.
Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
Oh,
Let
damn.
it come to that.
Join the Golden Downer. But how are we supposed to find the kid?
What's going?
What are you... Oh,
Lark.
Oh, this place is getting fucked up. They're getting converted.
We've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
Oh, and there she is. Chapter 12. Nowhere to run.
Now,
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
these are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me.
Ooh, what a banger line.
I'm starting to actually get you.
That was a banger, I'm not gonna lie. Hey guys, you might be wondering why there's no sound right now. That's because Twitch decided to mute this part of the stream. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So to recap, Adam Warlock is on the ship now. We just flew away from that planet. He decides to take our room, which is pretty cringe, but it is what it is. And that's about it. That's all you missed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice little cut in. We're back in, we're back in, we're back in. Get this done. How are y'all feeling?
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that
Yeah, they got
nickname
his
makes
ass.
my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
What's up, buddy?
You're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It will be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you.
We're growing crazy in studio.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttock-striking celebration.
He has to.
Hey, Quill.
What's up, buddy?
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing
True,
about the
it
crap
took a lot
those
to do it.
scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved our lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
We rode and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, we'll save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff.
Let's. Okay. Let's do charge consumption.
Doing, done.
Thank you. And then let's do low life buff.
And voila!
Thank you, my friend.
I've made it foolproof, just for you.
That's good. I am stupid. I'll deal with him later. Let's talk about this meditation thing.
All right. Let the waves of calm wash over me. And go.
That's not how that works.
How does it work?
Oh, Gamora.
Oh
Since
shit,
when
what
do
the
you
fuck?
meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. Allah help me, do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert.
For a second, I felt like their mouths
Focus on
weren't
your
synced up
breathing.
right.
Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was
Sounds
hoping
like they're they're glitching a little
Anything
bit.
worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
I see.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of
It's kind of nice in
competition
a weird
just
way.
between me and Nebula, to see who can make
In a really
the other
sad way.
laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Exactly.
Well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin, it'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was...
That shit
ready to
hurts
give
your
up.
soul, my boy.
I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't.
But you didn't.
Die.
No. There was this boy there. A Khan.
The one you hugged in the village.
A Khan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
I see.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like how to work through my trauma. Caring for a Khan, he forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Khan and I were able to overcome our demons.
Wow.
I
I
see.
had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, she's dipped on it. Damn. But also, Gamora, you have another suit right there, so why not just like put on your new suit? Like,
Would a wanton hand supply sustenance to this chamber?
dude,
I don't
no
think
way.
That's where Golden Boy went to.
He's in your cabin if you're looking for him, Peter.
I know. Hey, that one's from Lamentis. Does that mean it's a sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentis?
Bro, it's just, you know, it's fine.
Warlock. He's something.
Not sure we can trust a guy who looked at the Grand Unicorn himself and thought, the lad looks like a reliable rascal.
He simply knows that the true evil is Magus. Raker is but an impressionable fanatic.
A fanatic with a lot of firepower.
Yeah. There's me boyo Groot. What's up,
Did you
Groot?
reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere.
See how close I am on him? Hey, let's talk, Groot. Groot, we need to have this conversation,
Worried about
Groot.
the mutt. Says it will be easier with his help.
I didn't think
Pretty
Cosmo
good,
would
Groot.
let the kids take over a station. But if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
Alright, let's talk to this Adam
Take
Warlock
it
dude.
Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most
Mama just
convinced
chilling.
we could bring you back, you know. I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him.
Alright.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can
Okay.
meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were
True.
common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
Oh, and then he dips back into my room. Okay, whatever, man.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
A yo-yo is a amazing device used to woo all the ladies. Great yo-yo skills equal to hella girls. I'm telling you.
My shoulders
Hella
are
dates.
sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place.
Really?
All right, in it.
I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
Oh, okay.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
Good job. God, I am extremely full of water.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Oh, he's just going for it.
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Bro, homie just jumped in. What a demon.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like,
Dude,
try to find
close
her?
the fridge, man.
We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
So, guys, any last words?
Final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
True. You are Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back.
Okay, you got that.
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Okay, okay.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
Bet. Let's get the shit.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
What is up, my people? My converted.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Well. Oh, mega ability unlocked. Wrath of Katath. Rejecting his promise and fully accepting his family's death showed Drax how truly strong he is. He will now do moderate damage and heavy stagger to a single enemy, and moderate stagger to all nearby enemies when enraged. He'll do more stagger while enraging. Shit, go for it then, cuz. Yeah, beat his ass. Blast him. Blast him. Blast him. Blast him. Dead.
Wipe them out, Rocket! Take heed!
Dude, look at us. We're gunners now. Oh, wrong button. Hold up. Back in the cut.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Nah, get his ass. Catch his ass lacking. Root him.
Is that what they call us?
Orient him. Slam his ass. Yep. And cut his ass open. Easy. Oh, we really killed that guy. Doom, mass murder.
Pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, because I'm gonna kill them for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
Oh, I can't break
All
that.
the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
I mean, yeah.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Oh,
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an accessory stored here.
almost left that. Can't leave that behind. All right, we're going down. We're going down. We're going down.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
Ooh, you see those moves? Ah, cha 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 cha.
Be up close.
Cha cha cha.
Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but
Flark, over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobody would
damn.
have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me, most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hell's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
What's this, a message? Whoa. Each of us offering our services in Sears Square has a unique method of divining the future in for our clients. Myself, I can see colors outside the commonly perceived spectrum and interpret their stories. The reader who works closest to me can interpret smells. My good friend Room perceives fate's vibrations through his finely haired tentacles, in which he wraps his customers tightly. We cannot ignore the fact that we are all experiencing glimpses, hastes, and twitches of the same future. It confounds us, first fire and pain, then light. True peace, acceptance. Is it the end of everything? Working so close to the rift, we often get flashes of endless void, but this time we all agree. This is different, and it feels much, much closer. There is a growing glow within me. Gold. I now see the past as clearly as, and then it ends there.
I'm surprised surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.